everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm here to talk to you about some kind of cult beauty blogger slash vlogger favourites that I feel have kind of made it into the mainstream consciousness due to talking about them on blogs and on YouTube channels and the kind of online beauty community in general. It's kind of the same concept as the Worth the Hype videos which I did a couple of years back, except the products then were very different. It was all about the Origins Vite and Nasty Glow and those types of products, and now we've got some different products, and strangely they're all quite affordable as well. Well, some of them are, I've noticed, two that aren't, but yeah, they're all kind of quite affordable options, and I'm just going to jump right into it. First things first is nails, and apologies that I've got no nail polish on. I noticed the chip last night and then I was being weird and I had to kind of pick it off, and by then it was like 12 o'clock and I didn't feel like putting more nail polish on, so I thought I'll give them a breather today, but I'm going to redo them later. And I'm also going to put my phone on silent so nobody messages me anymore. But in terms of nail polishes, first things first is Essie. Essie, I think, kind of really became mainstream when they launched in Boots and Superdrug, and we all kind of talk about Essie nail polishes in videos because they are the best. They really, really are worth the hype. I know they're a little bit expensive, but they're always opaque. The brushes are amazing. They're that kind of thick, fat brush, which I absolutely adore, and they're just the best nail polishes ever. Really, really worth every penny. And then another thing I've got here is worth the hype, but it has got a little issue. I'm going to mention it anyway, but it's a little bit of a kind of controversial thing, I know, and it's the Seche Vite top coat. Another one of those products that kind of only people that are really into beauty tend to know about, because you can only get it on places like Amazon. But really, really great kind of thick, almost gel-like nail polish. If you use it as a top coat, it works the best. I don't like it as a base coat, but it gives amazing shine and it's quite a thick, kind of sturdy formula. Only thing is, it goes extremely, extremely gloopy when you have kind of reached halfway. As you can see here, it goes a bit gross, and there's kind of a lot of controversy surrounding how much chemical content it's got and things like that, but it is a very good product. Then something that I definitely think I wouldn't have purchased had it not been for the kind of hype. And I think a while ago in the old video I did mention the Naked palette. This is the kind of affordable version of the Naked palette, and this is the MUA Undressed palette. And they've kind of got a palette to match each one of Urban Decay's. £4, beautiful, beautiful shades, really, really good quality. And like I said, I wouldn't have bought this. I was kind of always a little bit snobby about cheaper shadows. I just was like, no, I don't like them, not for me. This is really, really good. You get a really good value for money, and it is a really good buy. Definitely something that I think if the kind of sensation for the Naked palette hadn't gone crazy online, then MUA wouldn't have kind of tapped into the budget option of the copying of kind of other products, if that makes sense. And MUA are very good at doing that, by the way. Then I have a product that I've got swatched on my hand actually, and this is the Bourjois Rouge Edition Velvet. These were kind of talked about online loads, and they're basically a kind of hybrid lip product. We're kind of very much going into those types of lip products now, I feel, and it's just a gorgeous kind of peachy bright colour. As you can see here, it dries matte, it's very, very long lasting. It's kind of smudging on my hand because I've got lotion on, but on your lips it stays beautifully put, and it's kind of one of those new products that I think some people won't be sure of and won't kind of want to venture into this type of thing, but it's kind of got a lot of hype on blogs and it's definitely worth it. Then two other products that I think, well, I've got two of the same, but they're basically the same product. And this is the Rimmel Apocalips. I've got the shades Celestial and Luna. Both really beautiful shades. Luna's the kind of peachy one and Celestial's the more pink. But these are a kind of liquid lipstick meets gloss slash balm type of products. Again, an unusual thing, but I think this is kind of a trend that we're seeing among bloggers and that kind of thing, where they tend to be different formulas and it's kind of not just the classic makeup that we all know. These were hugely hyped when they came out, and I think a lot of kind of people who maybe are not that into beauty won't necessarily know what these are and just think it's a lip gloss, but if you've kind of been around, you'll have seen the love they've got on blogs, and they are worth it. They're really pigmented and comfortable to wear. Really nice stuff. And then I've also got a base product, and this is the very, very well-loved Collection concealer. This is the Lasting Perfection concealer, and definitely a product that, had this not been hyped online, I wouldn't have ever kind of picked it up. I wouldn't have particularly noticed it. It's $3.99 from Collection. Just looks like every other concealer, but it's very, very high coverage. It looks lovely kind of on the under eye area. If you have got oily skin, if your skin's a bit dry, it can be a bit cakey. And it's just a very good, dependable concealer that just works great for kind of most skin types, and definitely something that I think if it hadn't kind of got attention from one person online and kind of spread, we wouldn't be trying this, and that would be a shame because it's a real drugstore gem. And then moving on to the kind of body care, I've got two tanning products. The first one is the Cocoa Brown Tan. This is the new darker shade. I will confess I don't think this is actually any darker than the original shade, but this got a lot of hype online and then it launched into Primark stores. A great fake tan, a really, really good, dependable fake tan, easy to wear, natural looking, definitely something that is worth all the love it got online. And then this one is worth it, but it's kind of a little bit more work, and this is the Zen Tan Dark Lotion Absolute Luxe. A lot of people always rave about this, and it's definitely a very well loved product. So this is probably like the 5th time I'm trying to film this now, and I just keep getting sidetracked and my phone keeps ringing. So I was talking about the Zen Tan Luxe Absolute Luxe Dark Lotion, and this is the Ultra Dark. This is really, really good. It does deserve all the love it gets. One thing I think is a bit weird is the fact that it's always described as smelling like vanilla. It doesn't smell like vanilla at all. It smells like caramel. It's a lovely smell. Sort of like that kind of salted, burnt caramel type of smell. It smells great, but it doesn't smell like vanilla. And it's very, very moisturising. It's not one of those things that you pop on like the Cocoa Brown one and it dries quickly. It doesn't dry quickly. It's kind of a bit hard to work into the skin, and it does give a beautiful colour. It's a very natural looking tan, just a little bit difficult to get looking perfect because you kind of have to let it dry completely before you get dressed. Then the last product is the Ren Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask. Every time I talk about something, I want to say the infamous. And I said that in a video a while ago, and someone got really cross with me and said that I was stupid and couldn't speak English properly because that was a wrong term, and got really deep about it. So I'm resisting the urge to say that, but that's what I want to say. And yeah, this is a kind of peel mask type of thing. So it's an exfoliating mask. It smells like marmalade. It's got that kind of lovely orangey type of scent. It's slightly tingly, but it's not by any means a kind of harsh mask. Maybe if you've got very sensitive skin, but on me it just kind of makes everything look really nice and soft focus and kind of makes your skin look really radiant, but it's not something that kind of could rival a facial peel type of thing. It's not that sort of product. It uses different types of enzymes and acids and that kind of thing to lightly exfoliate your skin and leave it looking really fresh and glowy and pretty. So I do really recommend this. Definitely worth the hype. It is expensive. It's about £30, but it is really lovely. And then that is it. So I wanted to ask if you would be interested in me doing a similar video to this, but with the kind of blogger favourites that I think are not worth the hype, because while I was looking for these, I stumbled across a few that I think are not necessarily worth the hype. So I wanted to see if maybe you'd be interested in me doing that. So if you are, don't forget to let me know in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you've got any other requests, then leave those down in the comments as well. And I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.